So, there are 4 roles in this game. First of all, there's the sheriff. The sheriff wins by killing all the bad guys. Very simple. The next simple role are the deputies. The deputies win by having the sheriff win. Straightforward. There are then the outlaws. The outlaws win if the sheriff dies. So they don't care about anybody else except for the sheriff. The sheriff dies, the outlaws win. Dead outlaws sometimes pretend like they still win if the sheriff dies after that. But, you know, whatever your heart says, that's fine. My favorite roles in the game, the renegades. The renegades win if they are the last one standing. So, it's the hardest role in the game, but they have to kill the outlaws and the deputies while pretending they're a deputy, and then they have to, this is my house rule, just for all intents and purposes, if the outlaws are all dead, the outlaws cannot win. So that win condition disappears from the game. Because the rules don't say this, but like, if the renegades kill the outlaws and then kill the sheriff before the vice deputy, technically speaking, the outlaws win, and that's bullshit. So,
because you're dead.
So the renegades have to kill each other too?
Yes. Right. So the renegades basically have to kill the outlaws and the deputies, so that they're not outnumbered by the good guys. Kill the sheriff, and then go after each other in one last blaze of glory, because they have to be the last one standing.
Honestly, in the other version, the sheriff is super hard to play too.
Yeah.
Because you just get gunned down so fast.
So
wearing a badge.
All these,
but there's no Indians.
Like a combination of Bang the card game with Avalon.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. So the sheriff role is everybody knows. They will flip their card over. Every other role is hidden. Okay.
It doesn't come with a star.
Does not. No, only the bullet comes with a star, which I broke when I opened the box. Okay. So how many people have played Yahtzee? Yeah. You are going to roll these dice up to 3 times and lock them in any way, shape, or form that you want to. If you have a 1 or a 2 on a die, you can shoot someone 1 away or 2 away. This is physically from where you're sitting, so rotate clockwise or counterclockwise that number of people. Each of these is a shot, and you have to take them if you win your turn on them. So you can take up. You can re-roll them, but if you end your turn, you can't say I don't want to shoot anybody, that sort of thing.
If I shoot somebody 2 away and then he's eliminated, and then I take another shot and shoot the guy that took a spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The circle shrinks every time someone dies.
Sure.
Beer is life, as it always is. End your turn with a beer. Each beer die is a life point. You can't go above your max life. This is the Gatling gun. Roll 3 Gatlings, and you get to shoot everybody once.
Wow.
That's all that is. You need to have 3. There's some special abilities, but you need to have 3. Dynamite. Dynamite locks in place when you roll it, so you cannot re-roll dynamite. If at any point you roll 3 dynamite, it explodes in your face, you take 1 point of damage, and you still get to do the other 2 item die if they are anything to do. But your turn immediately ends.
What's the arrow?
The arrow is my favorite part of this game, which is why I saved it for last. There are, I believe, 9 arrows that will be in the middle of the table. If you roll an arrow, you have to take an arrow. And you can re-roll that die if you so wish. If it re-rolls as an arrow, you take another arrow. So you take arrows immediately. When all the arrows are gone from the middle of the table, they fire, and you take 1 damage for every arrow you have in your hand, and then everything goes back to the middle again. So it's delayed damage in that case. Some people can get rid of them, but
are we playing special abilities at the start, or
you will have special abilities that will happen.
Yeah.
So I have characters. On them will have the life points that character has up in the corner, and then it'll have a special ability. I'm going to give everybody 2. You get to choose which one you like the most. Throw me the other one, and then we'll go around and announce the special abilities for everybody. And I will dish out life points.
I'm in.
You're in? Take my seat.
If you really don't want to be on camera, you can go where James is standing.
I will also give you a cheat
Otherwise,
sheet
it's
that has all the dice items.
Friendly subito and Fredja.
Yes.
That's what it
Pretty
I
good.
apparently only have.
To Fantasy Flight Worlds, got top 16 in Conquest.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Well,
nice.
this is rules.
So that's just rules. I only have 6, so
This is
someone.
not a first one. What'd you play, Netrunner?
No.
I played
I was
Conquest and
kind of wondering, I
Netrunner.
like to know names.
I got top 16 in Conquest.
Yeah,
I
it's a
dropped from the
Spanish
top
version of the
16 to
rules.
play Netrunner,
Okay.
and then I went 2 and 6 in Netrunner. So I made a mistake.
Alright, so I'm gonna give everybody.
Misread the
I'm
meta.
just gonna give everybody.
Are they going to be secret?
Choose one and discard the other one to me,
And then we
and then we will go around real quick and read them. And I always like people choosing roles before I give them their secret role. So, and then once you have yours selected, flip it over just so I can give you life points. So 9.
One guy looks cooler, but I like the ability of the other one better.
7?
So this is
Ooh,
really
playing with
hard.
7, huh?
is that bad?
It's low.
Seven.
I'm low.
Better
They're
hope you're
not
not the
the
sheriff.
And our characters aren't secret, right?
That's
The
true.
characters are not secret.
I like
no.
that you don't know you don't know who you are other than you.
I have 8.
8. Okay.
You know who you are, you don't know what you are.
That goes down.
I have 9, sorry.
Oh yeah, you can show that one.
Sure.
That's visible.
I better
Oh.
not be that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
like.
That's his.
Thank you very much.
8.
So part of going to Fantasy Flight Worlds meant
Yeah.
I was out of the city when it was one of the World Series.
Oh.
So
That's both.
I'm curious how much of a shit show that was.
I mean,
It
all
was
in all,
as, it was as much of a shit show as he wanted it to be, basically.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty
I thought it was
overall
pretty
reasonable. I mean, there was
Yeah.
some stuff that happened the night of, like at
Yeah.
2 in the morning, with some minor damage and stuff, but it didn't
I
sound
heard
like
a
it
lot
was.
of noise. out
It was
there.
a.
Yeah, it was
No,
noisy.
but I mean, I looked
There's a lot
at the
of
police
fireworks,
scanner,
but,
and there wasn't like a
You
huge
looked
one.
at the police scanner?
Yeah.
There's a Twitter, like, you
Yeah.
can,
That's
I
actually
realize
really
that, but the
Yeah.
fact that you actually checked it is kind of creepy.
There's apps.
I
Well,
wonder how much like
it-
rioting was.
Well,
going
there's
on.
there's one guy. It's like
Yeah.
that's all. Like
That's
I think
what
I
it
think
is.
I think he's on the spectrum, but like he just listens to the police. All, no, I mean like literally.
No,
he's
it
like
is. It's a-
he's like on the spectrum, and so all he does all day is listen
Yeah.
to the police
Oh, that's
scanner
right.
and tweet out everything
The
that
most
happens.
interesting thing, yeah.
It's got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
All right,
I only
let's
looked at it because someone else mentioned it.
talk about everybody's roles. So we'll start from a corner and just go clockwise. Who wants to kick us off?
I can heal somebody at the start of every turn.
Okay, and that
One person.
includes yourself.
Right. Just
Oh,
one.
and just so I let people know, because I always forget this rule, beer you can pass to other people as well at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, the rule book just kind of throws that in there in a single sentence, and it's different from the
Oh, yeah,
regular
you
game.
were it's on the cards.
Yeah.
You were the other player. Yeah.
I'm Lucky Duke, and I can make an extra re-roll.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so you get 4 rolls instead of 3.
Thanks.
I am El Dringo, and when a player makes me lose 1 or more life points, they have to take an arrow.
Yes. So it's not 1 per damage,
Right.
as we
It's-
first read that rule, which made that character overpowered beyond
If you make
belief.
me if you give me any damage, you take a arrow.
Yes.
1 arrow.
My ability is every time I take a life point, I lose a life point. I may discard one of my arrows.
And what's your name again?
I am
And
Pedro Ramirez.
And you're sitting right next to me. That's great.
It's going to work really well.
That did not plan well.
I am Jesse Jones. If I have 4 life points or less, I gain 2 if I use a beer on myself.
Also one of my favorite art.
I'm Kit Carlson. For each Gatling gun I roll, I may discard 1 arrow from any player. So I think that's each symbol. Not,
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Paul Regret. I never lose life points to the Gatling gun.
Okay.
I'm master of the art of dodging.
I'm Susie Lafayette, and I didn't roll any 1 or 2. I gained 2 life points.
Cool. Excellent. And the arrow, or the Gatling removing arrows, it's not just you can remove arrows off of other people as well.
and I can do that after the Gatling resolves. So I think it matters for Asher's ability. Because if I do what was your ability?
Every time I lose a life point, I can discard an arrow.
Okay.
No, I think you're thinking of
maybe Mike's.
yeah, Mike, because he gives an arrow. If you
Yeah.
use-
Yeah,
if
so,
I lose life
mine
points,
I
give
could
an
I could
arrow.
discard 1 arrow after Mike gives someone an arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they counterbalance one
Yeah, sure,
another.
why not?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean that's only if I shoot everyone with
Yeah.
a Gatling gun.
So I have 8 rolls here. I will put them out. awkwardly so half the people can't reach them. Sheriff reveals theirs. Give you 2 more life points, so you're maxed at 11. And you, so go first.
Okay.
Thanks, James.
No problem. I need to take out this
They
one.
have been.
What are these ones?
Okay, so dynamite I can't reroll.
That's correct.
And does dynamite resolve before beer or after beer?
Dynamite resolves immediately after you roll 3.
So before the
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
So you lose a life. What are you gonna do with that beer?
And I'm
Probably take
gonna
it.
drink the beer.
Okay. So whole lot of nothing. It's actually ideal because usually the sheriff has to just randomly shoot at people.
Okay.
How many deputies are there?
There are 2 deputies, 3 outlaws, 2 renegades, and a sheriff.
So the sheriff does have better than 50% odds of shooting someone who they don't want alive.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, no one has arrows yet, right? And how many times can you reroll?
3. You get 3 rolls.
Okay.
So the Gatling does nothing.
Matt, what are you? Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't remember.
Don't show.
I'm a guy!
My name is Paul Regret. What do you think?
Alright, sounds like you're a bad guy. Alright, and then I'm gonna reroll this one. Okay.
Okay, so dynamite don't do anything.
Alright, and then I'm shooting Matt twice.
Okay, and the beer, you can't go above max, so you giving the beer to him, or are you just...
No, I'm gonna give the beer to Mary.
Okay,
She's at max
I'm
too.
at max too, but
Well, fine, I'm just sharing it with you.
Okay, well, that's nice. At least now we know.
We know the sheriff.
one's on.
Yeah.
I'm the sheriff.
She's the sheriff.
She's the sheriff.
That card gets revealed.
Alright. That's a huge piece of data. Thanks.
No, there's beers.
Well, actually, wait.
Interesting.
Okay. Guess so.
Twice?
Yes, twice, and
You gonna give me the beers?
no thanks. I'm a bit thirsty. Thanks. Why this is so peaceful?
Oh,
And you immediately
man.
take how many arrows?
2?
2.
So far.
But you
And you can
reroll
re-roll
Get those
them,
immediately.
Yeah.
if
but you can also
want.
re-roll.
You can take
Yeah,
more.
and there's exactly 6 different symbols, so there is an
Yeah.
equal chance for any item. The dice aren't weighted like
No.
Elder Sign or...
Oh, that would be a neat mechanic, like physically weighted dice in a dice
Oh,
cup.
yeah. That too.
That's what's my time?
Oh. Yes. Good here.
Okay, so Dynamite and the Gatling do nothing, but you shoot someone one away
Dynamite doesn't
twice.
do anything to me?
No.
If you
You have to roll
3.
3.
Oh.
Which is
It
good.
just,
They just
So you can
lost.
either shoot,
Stops you from
you can either shoot Matt, who's the bad guy, or Derek, who...
Is
you don't know.
the bad guy.
Are you a bad guy?
I might
You're a
get
good witch or that way?
Well, I'm a good guy. So if you're a good guy, that means these guys are bad
I
guys.
regret coming to this
But
town. That's what I
Matt
regret.
rerolled what his 2, he had a 2 away and he didn't use it.
No,
Yes, sure.
Well, he should have said he was a
Well,
good guy
I was
then.
feeling-
I guess so.
Well, I was feeling vengeful. So you shoot me twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll heal you for 1.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
If I still have any information right
Yeah.
Do I take 2 now? Oh, arrows
No,
right.
you
Sorry.
resolve once all the
Yeah.
arrows
Yeah,
have
yeah.
gone from the middle.
Oh,
wow.
That's
Oh.
rather a lot.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So you take your arrow.
Arrowed.
That's not until
Nope.
it resolves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the Gatlins go for everybody right now?
You can reroll those.
You can re-roll them.
Oh.
It's only when he stops his turn.
Not for me though. I'm fine.
What does it let you do?
It lets me dodge the Gatling gun.
Right. And what's the Gatling do for you?
Whenever I roll a Gatling, I can just discard arrows from people.
If I get hit, I give you an arrow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you give me an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he likes you so much.
I remember.
Just set my boundaries.
Ooh.
Another arrow,
Oh
please.
man.
And you know what? I'm just gonna stop and
See, shoot someone away.
You know nothing.
I'll shoot you for one. I really don't know what's going on. We're both loaded up with arrows.
I know.
apparently.
Oh man, 2 dynamites
Yep.
right out of the gate.
Hey, you got a beard to go with it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good chaser. Makes it go down easy.
Arrow.
An arrow.
You can reroll that arrow too.
Okay.
If you
But
want.
you still have to take the,
Yeah, you still have to take the.
Well, he took the arrows.
He
So.
gets to reroll 4 times too.
Oh.
That's true.
Just more opportunity.
I was gonna say I don't know if it helps me as much as I think it does.
Just a chance to get more arrows.
Shoot some people.
You one more roll if you want it.
It's really tricky. How do you know what to do?
I don't know who to shoot. Wait a second. No. I'm not gonna roll anymore. Do I have to roll all the
You don't
ones that I
have
can?
No.
But you do have to shoot.
You have to
someone.
shoot someone
Yeah,
2
you have to
away.
shoot
2 away. So.
So general.
General.
You got shot before, so I'd like to shoot you, please.
So polite.
What's your ability, Oscar?
Please.
That's my life point.
You have a
Yeah,
beard.
what's your ability?
My ability is whenever I lose a life point, I can discard one of my arrows.
Oh, okay. Discard it.
Well, I have
You're-
yours.
you're-
Yeah, I remember.
I feel like it's a
Yeah.
bit of a better ability if I'm going like second than if I'm
Yeah,
going
You can't go over
No,
the
you
max.
can't go over.
Oh, okay.
You could give it to somebody else.
Anyone else?
Arrow.
Just need a shot.
Arrow.
Arrow.
Oh no.
Keep my beard. And fix my arrow.
You
Can't
gotta
reroll.
hold the dynamite.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Who would you give it to?
Just hold it in your left hand.
There's like not enough info at this point.
No.
Reliably.
Yeah, we haven't gone around.
The one thing we know is that Mary's did not choose to keep it 2 and shoot me.
Wow. And your neighbor didn't shoot the sheriff, instead shot.
That's true.
What to do?
Just start firing.
Yeah. Why not? All right. We'll just start. Well, jeez.
Are you gonna shoot the shit?
I wouldn't do that for you.
I'm gonna reroll the 2.
I'd keep the 2 and reroll the 1.
All right. No, I'm keeping the 1s.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot both of you.
Oh! Ouch.
All right.
And, oh, I didn't get to keep the beard. Oh, that's right. I lose the beard that I was gonna use for my arrows.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's only one left.
I'm gonna stop now.
I like the arrows as a mechanic because it just forces the
No, you
game.
only
to
get one.
go.
Forces,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like the first player eliminated.
Yeah, I've had a double and I took 1 back.
No, it's a triple. So you take 2.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
Like, I love playing the card game, but if you're the first one eliminated, especially with a group
Yeah,
of 8,
it
like
just takes a
you're
long
going to be
time.
gone for an hour.
The only
Shit.
complaint I have with banging the card
So,
game.
I just took the last
Okay.
arrow. So good thing is I rolled 2.
Right, so you took the last arrow, which activates that. So all arrows activate, so throw them in the middle and lose a life point for every arrow you took.
And then do I have to take another arrow?
Yep, you do.
Okay.
The only thing about banging the card game is
Does-
some players take too long, but
does
it's a
her
very
arrow-
easy game.
Oh yeah, it is very easy.
Does her arrow make me lose a life?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Okay.
no.
Good.
Did you have any arrows?
I did not.
Depends on how racist you want me to be, but the arrows were fired at everybody that
Understood.
wasn't the sheriff.
And me. I was hanging out in the bar.
Yeah.
Also the sheriff because I took a damage.
Talking
Well,
to Ed here.
he was trying to think that the arrow, like
I just-
you fired the arrow at him, so
Right.
he could hurt you some
Oh, I
more.
see.
I didn't know if that's
Not that he's an outlaw or anything, but just wanted to know.
I'm like,
Oh, that's right.
oh
You
yeah,
have
that's
your
right.
damage
I was-
thing.
Which one's the outlaw? The bad guys or the renegades?
The Renegades are the solos.
Okay.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
So
They're
you
the bad guys
if
are
I
the
give you
outlaws and
damage,
the
you give me
renegades.
an arrow.
That's
Why
right.
the answer
That's
is
what I
yes.
wanted
Oh,
to know.
okay. Alright, alright, got it.
The sheriff and the deputies need to kill the outlaws and the renegades.
My point of view, the sheriff is you.
Some more arrows.
Oh.
Ooh, that's party time with the gun there.
Oh, sorry. She's
Is
got
it one
two
per
number
damage,
two.
or is it just once?
No,
That's
it's
just
one per.
That's it. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, his
It's once
his
per
is
turn.
Okay.
yeah. So if you do 6 damage to
Oh,
him,
goody.
Oh, goodness, what?
Or she could come
Alright,
in.
so
Yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
So,
Now,
Matt or Mike?
I'd like to remind you I re-rolled my 2.
you did. But he also did.
That's true. Oh, that is true.
I haven't shot you yet.
watch you both be good guys and just fire the deputies.
You need help. And I don't know what anybody else is.
Well, none of us do.
What's your ability?
If I get hurt, if someone hurts me, they get an arrow. Just one arrow. Per
They
turn.
get an arrow?
Yeah, per turn.
That's something to
So
consider.
it's like a delayed
So,
shot.
well, if they shoot you, they take an arrow.
Yeah.
That's something to consider.
Which is why I chose it, but it also only has 7 life points.
Again, when we first played this game, we read it as for every damage
which
you take
is
an arrow.
huge.
Yeah.
So
He
like,
does only have 7 life. But I don't know. That's the problem.
You're either pushing all in.
right.
Yeah.
Well, really, you're pushing all in one way.
I'm gonna do 2 to each of you.
So
Okay.
that's 4, right?
Yeah. So you take 2, and Matt, you're gonna take 2.
Okay.
And I'll take an arrow.
Wait. Oh, you. No, it's
Oh, I-
40 each
I'm
of
not
us, right?
2 to each of you.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
one shot.
One shot
It's
piece.
1 shot, 2 away.
Got it.
Got it. Great,
Oh,
thank you.
so
That's
Matt,
just how many spaces away.
no, Matt, you put in 2 pieces.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you took the
You
damage.
did. You took
I
two
had to.
damage.
Oh,
I did 4 total.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Sorry, I just
Can you shoot me at some point, or am I just bad at math?
I don't know.
Oh, I took an arrow. I took an
Okay.
arrow.
Alright, I'm taking an
I was
arrow.
gonna say if you're good at
I'm good
if
at-
you're as good as math as you are at radar, you know.
I don't know what that is.
I probably am. That's the sad point.
So are you using the Gatling gun?
Well, the Gatling gun.
Well, I will, yeah.
If
Yeah, well,
Oh, right.
oh.
You should re-roll
Too
those
late.
with some more
All of
arrows.
us, so I'm not feeling too
He's
bad.
gonna take another
Alright,
arrow.
okay, alright, I'm taking away all my arrows.
Oh.
And
Oh.
it's a Gatling gun.
So everybody gets hit.
Everyone gets
So
hit.
you take an arrow.
Just one piece?
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I may be standing next to you in a second.
Are we missing it? Or it's fine.
It's okay.
The key to this game, because it goes faster, is if you're an outlaw, just make a one of the outlaws needs to be
so
like.
I
Just make
explode.
one.
But then
Are you gonna keep your...
But you get to keep the beer.
Oh, alright. Thank you. So I guess I'll get that life point
Yeah.
back, but still, I explode.
Dynamite's not nearly as bad as it is in the card
Right,
game.
and with the collapsing circle, it just
Yeah.
accelerates the
Yeah.
speed of the game too.
And everyone gets...
So
I
yeah,
think.
there always should be one outlaw that
Oh,
just
wow.
goes straight at the sheriff.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I need some life.
I need
got
some.
hammered.
I could eat some beer.
Are you?
He said I could eat some beer.
I could use
Oh.
some
Make
beer.
up her mind.
I like to eat some
Eat some
beer.
beer is good. Yeah.
Drinking up is never.
I'm assuming you got all the way through Pandemic Legacy.
Huh?
You got all the way through Pandemic Legacy.
No, so my wife and I only got through the first 2 months, and
Oh.
then she sort of like
You can
stopped
still
playing.
re-roll the shot too. to get
So
another
I
beer if you
mean,
want.
we're talking about starting up a new.
I was gonna say if you need someone to drive you through it, I'll play dumb.
I've
That's
always
not
wanted
worth
to just buy a box of that and solo it, but I don't.
Could.
You could.
I know too much. I know too much.
Oh.
I did think about doing that at one point and just solo it too, but
Bad
I think
idea,
we were
partner.
talking to Scott and Dirk or
Wait, who are you
kids
giving
go
the
to
beer
same
to, or did you
school.
take the
Okay,
beer?
cool.
Something we made.
All three,
I'll take
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to.
Because
You got
I
to.
mean, even the first 2 months are phenomenal. Like the storyline arc
Do you only have
already
2
is
HP
really
left?
cool.
Correct.
Can we turn the AC on a reload too?
Oh, we could. It adds noise. I know it's a little warm in here.
Would not recommend turning on the fan unless.
Don't turn it on. No, we could turn
Unless
on
you have
this
a couple
fan.
extra
It
grand
just
lying
adds
around.
noise to the background.
How many viewers we got?
Probably.
What's the deal with the fan? Is it a camera?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
overhead
Yeah.
It's an
camera.
overhead
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, okay, wow.
That-
Did you set all this stuff up? Or is it
yeah.
Bill, or-
No, I set the stuff up in Bill's house.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot Mr.
If you
Regret
get that,
for one.
then-
Oh,
And I'll heal myself for 2.
Shoot on low.
I just not re-rolling. I already looked up 2 arrows.
Because right now it's just fan.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a lot of bodies in here generating.
Yeah.
What's
That's
the
the one
lights?
downside.
It's
They're pretty, they're LED.
So you better not roll another arrow, my friend.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
You can't reroll the dynamite, so.
Oh, so
But you can re-roll these, you can re-roll.
I can reroll the arrow.
You can re-roll
Yeah, you
anything.
can, but if you roll another arrow, you're gonna
You
take
could
the
also
shot.
re-roll the one.
If you reroll anything and you take a Mary, you take the arrows.
You're pretty close right now.
Oh my gosh, you're down to 2 life?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you're
feel like
close.
not
You need-
rolling.
You could not roll.
But I could get some beers if I roll, right?
You
Somebody,
Potentially.
somebody
What
else.
are the odds?
Here's the thing. Somebody
Somebody
else,
else might
the
give
next
you
person's
beer.
gonna roll an arrow. Somebody's gonna roll an arrow. So you need beers to stay alive.
I got 4
You
dice.
you just need luck.
I'm getting some beers. I'm
The
getting
arrows go first.
Quadruple beer. What is the what are the odds of that? Good, right? Or
No.
Well, at least
So
you
that's
get a life.
Right, so the
You
dynamite
don't lose
fires,
anything.
you lose one,
You get
the
one
beard
back.
gets one back,
And
and
then
you get to shoot someone one away.
I would not suggest shooting me, I'm just saying.
Because you would take an arrow off.
Die.
I will not be offended if you shoot me.
thank you, Derek. Because I have no other option.
No, you had other options. It's just, well,
You
went
could
one
have
other
you could have
option.
re-rolled it.
No, you know what happens if I shoot him?
No, you could have re-rolled the one.
Well, he
You could
loses a
roll 4
life
times.
point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to reroll your one?
Can I? Do you guys mind? That would be
Yeah, but-
awesome.
Well, no, once you roll,
Sure.
once you roll the 3
Oh, yeah, then you roll 3
There's
dynamites.
one reason I didn't chime in.
Yeah, no, they're dynamite.
Oh, yeah, that's roll 3?
Yeah, he had 3 dynamite.
Oh, okay, I did not know that.
He had 3 dynamite, a beer, and a 1,
See,
so
okay.
he had
It
to
ends
do.
your turn.
Oh, so
Oh, there's
Oh,
an arrow.
there's the arrow.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Oh, no!
Arrows activate.
Ouch.
Alright.
Arrowed.
That is the correct
Sorry,
response.
Scott.
Says who?
That's okay.
That's the.
You don't
To be
know.
honest, this
do we reveal his role?
Yes, reveal his roll.
Renegade.
I will go over here.
Hello.
Freaking
Take that.
How many of each of them are
I thought you
there?
were-
3 outlaws.
It would take like an hour to figure that. How'd you know?
What could
How'd
be?
you, like, what,
Because I'm going by what I think other people are.
oh, I can't shoot the sheriff. I have no idea who everyone else is. Because she's
You
like
know,
5
you know
away.
that one of these two
I
or
probably
maybe
have
both
a
of
flying.
them.
Because why not? Oh, are you gonna shoot the sheriff?
No.
I can't shoot them either.
Like that one.
I can only shoot you.
You know, you can shoot me if you need it too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you
So
are.
I will get my life
It's
points.
Susie Lafayette.
Shoot off, yeah.
They'll shoot the
Wait,
sheriff.
then who can shoot? Who
Oh.
can shoot the sheriff then?
I
No, I
can't.
know. But can Outlaw shoot?
Anyone can shoot.
Oh.
Welcome to Arrow Town. Population
You're not allowed.
Well, at least you can re-roll
You're
it.
not allowed to complain about bad dice after what happened to me.
I'm gonna heal myself, and
It's Derek or me.
yeah. Okay. Do you have any powers that affect that?
To affect.
I can discard your arrows.
I can.
What's
heal.
your power?
If I roll Gatlings, I can discard your arrows. Or discard any arrows.
Oh right, that's what the
From
Gatlings
you
are.
or from anybody?
From anybody, including myself.
So why didn't you when you acquired Gatling gun?
Because I hit 3 arrows and I had 3 Gatlings, so I discarded my own arrows.
I'm gonna shoot you twice.
Okay. Expect no yield.
Hey, should I get out of the circle to make it the math easier?
No,
Easy enough.
we can.
You don't have
Let the
powers.
circle be unbroken.
Oh no, you can re-roll those.
Yeah, I know.
Arrow.
Arrow.
Ooh, Sheriff, you're not very healthy yourself.
No, I'm not.
Soon you started with 11.
No more 2s. Oh,
Oh wow. Alright.
So I got one more roll.
you should probably reroll that.
And
Oh, wait, the 2s?
So
Even
two,
though Mike
you wanna
just shot you?
Mike did just shoot me. I had
I-
2 twos,
I-
didn't
You
I?
pretty much know what he is.
I'm perfect. I'm a deputy.
There's no way you're
Friendly
gonna-
fire! Friendly fire!
Okay, Mike, I'm shooting you twice.
You got in the way. I was trying to get a bad guy. You stood off.
Oh, well, alright. Matt,
Yeah,
what are you? What's your role?
I'm a guy.
You're just a guy?
I'm just a guy, just trying to
I'm
make
just
this
a
race.
girl looking at a sheriff.
How many hours are there? 3?
2 left.
Alright, so Mike is 1, and then
Yeah, there's 9 arrows in the
I
game,
have
so
no
5 are
idea.
taken.
Should I shoot Matt? No, not Asher. Should I shoot Jen? Jen, what are you?
Susie Lafayette.
Alright. I'll shoot Jen. Alright, well,
You shoot
What?
me?
no, I'm gonna shoot Matt.
Oh, there's music
twice.
coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Alright, I'm healing 1, and I shot Matt thrice.
Oh, Christ.
I have a bad feeling.
Not nice.
Ooh.
Not
Uh-oh.
He's probably a deputy also.
nice. Not at all nice. Not even close.
Oh, look at that. This is like this is the saloon over here.
Oh, you
Everybody's
got-
just
you
like
got the
drinking
beer belly.
out.
Beer City over there. I should have gone.
Yeah.
You just gotta survive around.
Man, I couldn't buy a beer.
Okay.
Bang!
No!
So he did re-roll that 2 again.
Yeah. Did you mean to reroll that too? When you
Yes,
cut
yes I did. Because you shot me. You jerk.
Alright.
Come on, Renegade. I need deputy.
Oh, Sarn it.
Okay. Uh-oh. I can count.
Oh, beer
Oh my
all the
God.
time. And you can pass them too, with
Yeah,
no
you can have some
restriction.
of that.
Like the sheriff?
Yeah.
And I'm getting a little
I don't think that's getting passed to the sheriff.
No,
I'm guessing at this point. But.
So I rolled twice.
Yep, you get one more roll.
Uh-oh.
That was decidedly worse.
No, I'm good. That's fine.
So since I didn't roll
need
a
more than
1
I
or 2,
No, I don't think so.
2 like.
Yep.
But you can only.
No, I mean, because I'm not in the
But
game.
you
I
can
know,
give the
it's
other
alright.
2 to somebody else if you
3.
want.
You can play vicariously.
I had 3 beer.
Right.
You can
Oh, I
use
can
it.
give the other life point I didn't
You
use.
can give that. You have 2 others because you have. Oh, no, you had.
No, I had 8.
You had
I had
7.
7.
So you have 2 more life to give.
So
to
now you can
anybody.
give 2 life to anybody you want.
So if you could give it to the sheriff if you wanted.
No,
to.
no,
sheriff.
I didn't have to use a beer because if I didn't roll a 1 or a 2,
Oh.
I
She
gained
gets
2
2 life.
Oh,
Yeah.
so,
Then you
so you have 3.
So you have 3
beers to
beers
get.
you can give
Yeah.
out, and the sheriff gets 2 life for beer, right?
Right, well, only for the first one, I think, because I've got 4 life points left.
She
Okay.
she potentially is gonna call for a social.
I'm gonna what?
Social.
She passes beer around. Good old college drinking games. Stop explaining.
I'm there.
Yeah, I know you're there.
Which one do you have?
Me, I have 2 life points left.
I didn't shoot you. Thank you.
Oh.
Interesting.
I see how it's going.
You're not going to give anything to the sheriff, huh?
So
That seems
how
like
does
a
your
very
ability
odd
work?
move.
If people give you beer under.
No,
If you have 4 life points or less, you gain 2 if you use beer
Oh,
on
that's for me.
yourself.
on yourself. So she has to roll a beer.
But she has to roll
Oh,
herself.
I have to roll, or I...
Okay.
If you use
A beer.
beer for yourself,
Okay.
I'll
Which-
heal the sheriff.
by
Oh, thank you.
definition is
Loses what?
There.
I can heal the
seven.
sheriff. What do you got there, Mike?
3.
Arrowed.
Arrow.
Oh, nice.
You get us killed.
One more.
the other trick, though. Just so you know, is if you're at 4 life and you have 2 beer,
Yeah.
they both are worth 2.
Oh, they are?
So yes, because you're at
Okay.
4 when you use them all collectively.
I'm just double
And you got
fisting.
healed for 1.
Yeah, there's the back page is just each
You gonna
character and specific.
Oh, it's a character specific trait.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not
no.
bad. I'm only 1 away.
yeah.
Renegade. Don't trust him.
I know. I'm deciding if I'm gonna.
He's not really a deputy.
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take 2 life. I'll shoot you for 1 life.
Yes.
But you're going to take the arrow.
And then activate the arrows.
Oh.
The arrows are active.
Change your mind?
Activated.
Yeah.
You better
Hold
decide
on, hold
quick,
on.
quick.
I know, like, for,
You're taking 1. Sorry, I don't wanna. That's brutal. And I'll.
There should be no. There
I'll shoot
should
regret
be
No.
for 2.
only 1 arrow left.
He
Oh.
said you took that
Okay.
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm shooting regret for 2 anyway. Curse you.
What is that arrow, Matt?
Well,
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh.
1 arrow, arrows activate.
because now the
Oh,
arrows
yeah.
are
Oh god. Oh yeah.
Great.
Did not-
So that's terrific.
And then retake an arrow back because you had roll 2. There you go. Oh, dude, go for the kill. Take another arrow.
What are you trying?
Sheriff has 3 hit points.
I know.
And we all know what you are, so.
I'm a deputy.
You can't
People keep attacking him.
Take another arrow.
I'll take that. That's frustrating. Okay, that's good. Okay, you don't have any. Okay, so I'm going to. No. Yeah, alright, he hasn't shot me yet. So yeah, you for 1, you for 1. And I am so dead.
I might just shoot you just to get some more arrows into play. Gotta be honest.
You in general,
Just
Prince.
some more.
Oh, no. What?
I'm gonna shoot you and I'm gonna heal the sheriff.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thanks. So go ahead and take your arrow.
So this side has the deer, that side has the arrow.
Let's swap.
So wait, you took all those arrows to.
I took a lot of those arrows on that roll, and I took quite a few more to get you dead.
I understand.
Okay, so I take.
Oh,
No,
Take
no.
1. They
I'm
activate
dead.
it.
Alright.
No.
Nice.
What were you?
Yep. Of
That
course,
card,
there's the
yep.
outlaw.
I'm gonna retain.
So what was actually?
Oh, I take another arrow.
Asher was a deputy.
But it was well played.
So there's one outlaw.
There's
There's 1 outlaw, 1 deputy, and 2 renegade. Just in there.
Looking pretty.
The sheriff is trying not to kill herself, though, at this point.
Don't, just.
Are you under 4?
Yes.
She's at 2.
She's got a beer, but she also has
I
dynamite.
think you gotta gamble to try and get more beer. To get
That's
that
what,
beer.
yeah.
Dynamite.
Well worth it.
Dynamite.
Well, you're not gonna lose 2 life on this roll, regardless.
Dynamite.
And you're at.
Ah!
You're also at 2 health, 4 health of us.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
so
get,
you get 4
4
back.
back for my beers.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, that was.
How's it going, Outlaw?
Where
Really
is-
bad, partner.
Oh, see if we can get this on the shot. There we go. Get some
That's
rolls.
only on the right hand side right now.
Actually, it's a lead after
Okay.
this game, you guys.
Because
Oh yeah, right.
overhead for this is in.
I'll do this. Alright, so I give the arrow back
I can switch it
for
back.
my.
For the Gatling roll.
Gatling
Oh,
roll, that's my
oh,
special.
oh, that's how.
That's what his
you
roll
need
was.
So just
I'm
one
at,
Gatling?
6
So
and
you
a half.
have to actually fire it?
I
Oh,
thought it
that's
was a
amazing.
Gatling that
Yeah.
fires.
No.
It was just a
I'll
Gatling
take
sending
this
it.
as my second.
Power.
Okay.
It actually
And
makes the
then
Gatling
Grecian?
Alright,
do
and now
something.
shoot half twice.
Dead.
Renegade.
Oh, it's one of those. We got one of everything left in the game.
Let's run the table.
The renegade is looking to find that outlaw and have the deputy basically dead.
But just killing the outlaws, they have to kill the
I have
sheriff
to keep
too.
dynamite, right?
The outlaw has to kill the sheriff.
Yeah.
Outlaw should be going for the sheriff.
You have to
Just-
keep the
But
dynamite
the
down.
renegade.
Okay, fine.
The
has to kill
renegade
sheriff,
has to
too.
keep the sheriff alive until the
You
The
can
outlaw.
roll
renegade
the
has
arrow.
to make
Okay.
sure the outlaws
You
are
can-
dead
you can
first.
roll the arrow.
And then they can go after the
Then-
I
sheriff.
always forget.
They have to kill the outlaws first?
Yeah, because if he kills the sheriff first, the outlaws win.
Oh, okay, so.
They gotta keep the sheriff alive.
So they play, the renegade by nature plays a deputy first and then turns
Okay,
into
so
an
take one
outlaw
damage.
after that
Yeah.
win condition is
But you
killed.
gain one.
But you gain 1 back if you own the bear.
Right. No,
You have
Yeah.
a choice.
Sheriff.
2 away.
Yeah,
Alright.
there's no
And
option.
I am not
It's either 2
yeah.
damage.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
Obviously.
Plus.
I'll heal the
Something.
sheriff for 1.
Hmm.
Take an arrow.
Take my arrow.
Nice
Does the
friendly
deputy,
arrow
does
there.
the deputy need to be alive for the deputy? For the deputy?
No.
For the deputy to win?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I would consider it a loss, but you know, It's just
Hypothetically,
For the good guys, you're jumping in the way of the bush.
you're also 6 feet under, so you know.
So you may have lost, but
Yeah.
your
So your
side
team
is
won. Yes.
It's a moral victory with a practical.
Unlike the
loss.
outlaw
Yes.
version.
I will give the moral victory.
Unlike the
It's
outlaw
like-
version where that.
It's like winning the group goal in
Like a
Dead of
one,
Winter
give
and
the share
totally
point.
screwing up your personal goal.
Twice. I just Dead of Winter.
I think it's like
Okay.
One less,
4 or 5.
because I won't play Dead of Winter.
I'm not that
Or
interested
Battlestar
in it.
Galactica.
Kind of with you there, although the last time I played it was really hilarious.
Well, last time I played, we threw Baltar in the jail. And
Oh.
it was
Well, you know, that's Baltar. Everybody picks on Baltar.
Ooh.
Sheriff is looking pretty healthy.
Yeah.
So you'll be with actually experienced gamers who know what they're doing.
Yeah, so
That
did I
doesn't
pick
mean
you?
it. Oh, you're playing the battle.
I was the one that did that, yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
And then generally shoot you twice?
like if you were going to play Battlestar Galactica and design a game where there's no chance for anybody but the Silence to win,
Yeah.
it was the game we played.
There was that guy Dave.
Oh.
Have you ever met Don's friend Dave?
I don't think so.
He was acting so shifty. I was like, he had to be. But he wasn't.
I 100%
So I
agree
threw him
with
in
you.
the
What that
brig.
you have?
That's
I was
really
like, there's
funny.
no way he's not a silent. I threw him in the brig and then he's not. What was he was like? He was the role we absolutely needed to not be in the brig. He was like a president or something. I don't remember the mechanics.
Okay. So I shoot the channel once.
I just remember it was a fun game when we played
Outlaw-
like
Outlaw
somewhere in that
Dead,
last
and
hour.
I'll take the roll
Like,
three
alright,
times?
Yeah, 3 times.
Let's figure out how to end this.
Oh.
So one of you is a renegade and one of you
I
is...
threw the everyone was in the
I'm
brig.
gonna heal
except
myself.
myself.
You had to figure out which one is which.
Time for the because now they're just gonna fight each other the entire time, and you have to pick a side.
Well, if you shoot both, you're gonna win.
It's true. I got to.
I'm done. I'll take 3 and I'll shoot you once.
Okay, Sheriff.
That's a tough choice.
Yeah.
Like, arguably, you want to keep them both alive long enough to have
It's
them
one
fight
of the
each
more
other.
amusing three-person scenarios. Yeah.
Clearly, like, you know.
I mean, I think the ideal is rolling the Gatling.
Just Gatling everybody.
You lose your arrows and everyone.
Can you? No, you can use a 2 and a
Yeah,
1.
1s and 2s are irrelevant now.
Yeah.
Because 2 away would just rotate around. So you can shoot anybody
Great.
with any number.
Isn't that the case with 4 players as well?
No, you can only shoot the person across from you with 4. With a 2.
Okay, so arrows are just
That,
triggered.
that did not
Okay.
go well for you.
Oh, that is a lot of arrows.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So it's 5.
Do not die.
Press X.
Do not die.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot you each once, and then I'm going to use a beer for myself to take 2 back because I'm at
Okay.
4.
He's going to gun my ass down.
Well, it's close.
Gatlings don't really do anything for me. How many do you have?
3.
This is pretty much on the line
He's got a
there.
gun.
Well, you guys both know what each other is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do. Alright,
Everyone else
and
knows.
so, yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm gonna heal 1 and shoot you for 3. Oh no! Oh, I started events!
Oh,
Who would have thought it?
Curse your son, but inevitable betrayal.
Oh, there's that arrow. Oh
Keep the beer.
no! Alright, so you can still shoot 1 with 2?
Wow.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
My only hope is arrows.
So I'm going to shoot you for 2, and I'm going to heal 2.
I just wanted 5 arrows.
Oh.
Arrow? How much health do you have?
I have
More than you.
7.
A lot more.
Just well,
You
okay.
basically need a lot of luck.
Gotta roll.
Was that the door or the table?
Yeah, like
Table.
move an arrow. Wait, that just moves an arrow, and then you shoot useless.
That 2 dynamics is bad luck.
Yeah. Yeah, without.
There it was.
Alright, 3 damage to you.
By the way,
5 arrows.
That was a yes or a no?
5
Container
arrows.
of tea.
5 arrows. Oh.
Get her on the Gatling. You gotta get the Gatling.
How much does he have? 2?
Yeah.
You just gotta double down. Shoot him down, Sheriff.
You gotta get the Gatling. Or shoot him, I guess.
The Gatling, I got my.
Oh, that
Alright.
was
No,
too.
no.
Come on.
That's
Gene.
Maybe?
Gene.
Unless he rolls a dare, give it
Shoot
to
him
me.
twice. He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot you. Yeah.
The sheriff.
Never say die.
Leaves
like
town.
dude.
See?
With
You
no
see
one else.
what happens?
That was a.
Look what you did to your
Look
town.
at this.
Yeah, I'm the last one standing, so.
Killed everybody. Renegades are
That was a-
on their own team.
What?
And we weren't on
Best
the
No,
sheriff
if we
ever.
kill everybody else,
The
we win.
Renegades are.
No, no,
No, no, no,
You have to be the
no.
last person standing. You have to kill
Renegade is
everyone.
last person
You
alive.
have to kill the outlaws
It is
first.
Renegade.
That was
It's Renegade.
well just about the best you could play Renegade.
Yeah.